He has traveled the world as a diamond driller. He has been a double diamond realtor and was making an extraordinary living there and had absolutely no reason to leave it except there was something that he was choosing to be more passionate about. And we're not going to name the brand, let's be clear, but after drinking a bottle of someone else's juice that he felt was absolutely tasteless and was clearly being made with the berries that were not good enough to be sold as whole berries on the shelf, the garbage fruit, he decided that since more of us actually drink juice than eat fruit, it's unfortunate, I hope we're changing that, but it is statistically true that more people get their fruit in a juice glass than they do in a bowl of fruit. We should be using the high quality fruit in order to be able to do that, and Bremner's Foods was born, and we're going to hear more about that. He grows the food, he bottles the food, and he comes out on nights like this and inspires us about food. Terry Bremner.
I'm a little nervous up here. It seems like more business people here are educated, more comfortable, I guess, on a tractor and that type of thing. But, I'm sitting there here again. A couple of times now, a couple of years ago, I was nominated for Business of the Year in Delta, and I prepared a speech, and it was long. It was weeks, almost seemed like I was preparing it. And I get up there and I'm in the last category, and every single person has said the exact same thing I'd written down. So I'm sitting here in front of the mayor, council, 300 people, MLAs, everybody in to wing it. So it wasn't fun. And just recently I won again, I guess, citizen, so I wrote something out that I thought nobody else would have. But then I'm up there and there's a video clip of everybody. And it was me. I screwed myself up. I was sitting there, and they videotaped what I was doing and business and that type of thing. And there was my whole speech right there, and I had nothing to talk about. Now again, I had things I thought I was going to talk about and everything she just said. Anyways, no, sorry. When I first got here, I'm thinking, Chris was talking in 5 minutes. I saw that thing. Holy crap, how am I going to talk for 5 minutes? And then Cheryl, by the time I got to her, that 5 minutes went a lot quicker. So I thought, great. The more people, they're speeding the clock up. But anyways, back to the business. I am not a business person. I'm a laborer. I did travel the world. I did drilling and grew up on the farm. I guess I came back to, as Alana said, I came back from South America one time, and I saw this blueberry juice, and she said, I won't mention the name. And I was all excited. I bought it and go home and try it, and it doesn't taste anything like blueberries. And then I thought I was spoiled growing up on the farm. You know, you're eating the best berries there are. Bremner's grows the best berries, so I thought that was it. So then I started checking into it. And I mean, at that point, a truck leaves the farm every day. We have 80 acres of blueberries. We're growing over 1 million pounds. And, I had never checked into it, but the juice typically is made from the lowest grade fruit there is. It's like hot dogs. They're not made from steak. And juice is the same. I can't eat hot dogs anymore. I say that with every food, product, whatever there is a pecking order. If it's cheap, the ingredients are cheap, guaranteed. And so I did checking and found that, again, typically all juices are made from juice-grade fruit, which is the lowest of the ones. The green ones, the moldy ones. And I thought, how can you make food from garbage? And I'm just coming back from South America in the jungle, not a business person, know nothing about food. I was saying to somebody here, my extent of grocery was I went to the store and bought my bananas, bread, milk, and eggs. That was it. So that summer I put away 35,000 pounds of blueberries because I was going to make the best juice in the world. I didn't know where to press it. I didn't know where you get a bottle. I knew nothing. So then I tracked down all these various things, and by December we were coming up with a label, and we were doing that. I was afraid to go to the stores. What am I going to do? Go into these stores and say, I'm going to make the best juice in the world. Do you want it? I have no background, I've never done it before or anything, but I just did it. And then I remember first show was the wellness show we went into in Vancouver about 12 years ago. And the morning I was walking down the hall to go there, I came up with a price. And so when people talk about business plans, you should have one. So it's a good idea. And then we're in at the wellness show, and everybody's kind of, this is great juice, this is fantastic. You're going to talk to Choices, they're a major sponsor. And I'm scared, I can't go to them. So then finally Choices came to us at the booth. And so we were dealing with them. But the first store we got into was Urban Fair. And it was going great. And there was an Urban Fair in Edmonton. So I flew there for a demo. I do everything. And I get there and I again know nothing about the business. And I said to the guy, you're demoing, how many bottles would be good to sell here today? He said, if you can do 10 this weekend, I'll be thrilled. It'll make my numbers. And I ended up doing 10 cases. He said it was the highest or second highest demo they'd ever had. The lady bought a case and all these types of things. And it just kept going like that I think I never looked at, in a sense, a business model. Can I put good berries in there? Will it make sense? I just did it. And when you're talking about corporate or whatever, public companies, it wouldn't work with me. I just do it, and I think that's part of, I guess, the success, if it is, I don't take no for an answer. No matter what it is, the store says you can't do that, I'll say yes I can. And even when I was back drilling, my motto was at the time, nothing is impossible. The impossible just takes longer. And there was nothing. A geologist would say, you can't do that. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. And it just kept going like that. There is nothing. I mean, any one of us, we can do anything we want. So then we got we're up to 10 juices now. We have new frozen lines. It just, at times, doesn't stop. We were just in a grocery store, and it was, not grocery store, sorry, a grocery show, and it was scary. People just coming up, and they wanted, a distributor in Ontario, massive distributor in Ontario. We're dealing with those. I think right now we're in 5 or 6 countries. We're just, I'm actually having to work here as I'm sitting here. We're getting a shipment out to China tomorrow for a trade show. I run the Vancouver Marathon May the 5th, and in the morning I'm off to China. And that's one of the other things, I guess, I've always tried to eat healthy, and this whole thing is about healthy eating and food, and it is important. I think we all, again, sort of need to educate anybody out there that things are changing. You go back 20, 30 years ago, we weren't global. Food is coming in from places right now that you might not want it to be coming from. But it's cheaper. And a company like ours has a tough time. We try to do a good job. We try to put good ingredients in. And when it comes to price point, you can't compete. There is no way in the world you can compete against other areas of the world. One area in particular, and they've made a lot of money selling us crap, so we're going back there selling them the best. So I think again, you just have to find the right, in a sense, route to go.